Hey everybody, this is Sonny from Jack's. We're sitting up in here. I just got the shipment in here. Just me and this box. So for you guys that want to be snide, I'm by myself. Either way, I don't have my commentator with me today, so I just got it in a few minutes ago. This is a CBCS return for last month. It was some grading we did for the show in Jackson, Mississippi. Not very many, but everything went out express. Okay, so if you didn't watch my post or look at my post, everything we do now is express. Regular mail or regular shipping for CBCS, we're not doing. It takes too long. So this was sent off at the end of Mississippi Comic Con in June, so actually it went out the 1st of July or so. And it took about 3 weeks to get back. So we had to get some pressing done and some other stuff done here. It's faster to get the pressing done here than to send it off. You do pressing somewhere else, it's about a year. So we took about a week to do a little pressing to see if we can get some wrinkles out. A little bend out. We'll see how it goes. Right here. We'll do bubble wrap. Get pretty good when we get it. Oh, give you some status updates. We still had 2 shipments out from last Comic-Con in June, last year. We also had 2 September shipments out. 2 September shipments are still in standby status. One of the shipments from last June, there's really 2 out of 4. 2 are already back, but the other 2 that are outstanding. One has just finished grading, so I'll get a confirmation number or a tracking number soon, the next day or so, and then I'll have a date where it's going to arrive. So those have been waiting for their items since last June, which is almost 14 months away. We're going to get our stuff. All right. The ones that are pressed, though, we ain't got no word of those guys. Well, I thought it was going to be easier than this. It's just a few books. We only had a few submissions in from June. We weren't set up Mississippi Comic Con this year. We just met people there, got their stuff witnessed and picked up, but we didn't set up a booth like we did last year. We had done Anime Con in Jackson in March, but in June we didn't set up for the Comic Con itself because we just had too much stuff going on. But I sent one of my guys up there to knock out the witnessing. All right, so let's look at what we got. So this is your stuff. Obviously, come get it. All right. Or actually, we're gonna ship it to you, I think. All right. So the first thing we got is a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger number 42, signed by Amy Jo Johnson, which is Kimberly. Here you go. It's 8.5. Now I believe this is the one we tried to press out. The problem is that this is a foil cover, right? So the foil cover had a ding on the bottom corner, and we cold pressed it, okay? Well, the cold pressing can only get so much out. If you heat press the foil cover, it's gonna take the foiling off of it. So it can only do so much on the cold press. You can still see the ding a little bit here. We straightened out a little bit of it, but that's why I got an 8.5. Probably this corner right here, the rest of the book is probably above a 9 easily, okay? So whoever got this sent off is back. All right, well, that's a phone call I'll take later. All right, so the first book back is a 9.5 Mighty Morphin Power Ranger number 42, signed by Amy Jo Johnson. All right, second book is Batman the Adventures Annual. This is signed by Kevin Conroy, the voice actor, Kevin Conroy, and also commented, it says, "I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman." I'm not a very good Kevin Conroy guy, but that's what it says. This is the 3rd appearance of Harlequin, 1st appearance of Roxy Rocket in the comics, and here it is, 9.8. Well, that's some good rapping for me. Hard to get 9.0 out of there. Again, 9.8, signed by Kevin Conroy. All right. Then I have another Batman Adventures, annual #1, signed by Kevin Conroy also. It says the same thing. I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. Signed by Kevin Conroy. There you go, 9.8. So 2 9.8s back to back. All right, then we have a Timeless. This is signed by Tara Strong. Only issue, Timeless. 9.8, signed by Tara Strong. Again, this is also occurred at Mississippi Comic Con this year in June in Jackson, Mississippi. Tara Strong. All right, we also have a verified. This is not witnessed, it's verified. So it's digitally verified. Costs $25 versus $10, or maybe it's $40 versus $25. But either way, it's verified that they have said this is the digital likeness of Katie Sackhoff. Katie Sackhoff signed Flash. I am thinking that she was in this episode or something like that, similar to this. So she signed the Flash, Iron Heights, no number. So that must be an episode that she was in, Iron Heights. All right. So we also have a very clean Power Rangers Ranger Slayer #1, signed by Amy Jo Johnson herself. Amy Jo Johnson, 9.8. Now this was already a clean copy, so we packed it really well to get it back there, to get that 9.8 back for us. Okay, so this belongs to someone in Jackson, I think, that got sent it off. All right, the last thing we have is a 1982 New Teen Titans #26. It is signed by Tara Strong. She's signed really small down here. You can always see it. Tara Strong, right here in the buildings. She doesn't. I don't know. She's a small pen ink. I don't know what she did, but either way, she signed it really small down there. But it came back as 9.4. Not bad for something being out. I don't know, 40 years ago, 1980, 82, 40 years ago. So either way, that's our submissions for June of this year. Came back in about 3 weeks total time. It would have been back a week ago, but we had some pressing to do on one of the books, and it didn't really take well because we couldn't put heat on it. My apologies, but we tried our best. It still came back at 8.5. I think even with the pressing, with the heat, we probably wouldn't get past an 8.5 anyway, because it would discolor the foil part of it. Again, this is Sonny from Jax. This is our CBCS box opening for Mississippi Comic Con submissions. I'll see you next time. Thank you.